小小咪又到了我们的万圣节故事时间了。今天要讲什么故事？他们是谁呀？这是谁？他看起来好可怕。这又是谁？
Goose。
哦，这就是 Duck and Goose。今天要讲万圣节主题的绘本叫做 Honk, Quack, Boo。
它是 USA。
它是 USA 哦，是吗？他们好像要扮成不同的人物跟鬼怪，要去吓人了。你会不会被他们吓到啊？我们一起看看这个可爱的故事 ：Duck and Goose, Honk, Quack, Boo。Duck and Goose sat watching as day slowly became evening. So, Goose, what are you going to be tomorrow? Duck asked. Goose hesitated. Be? Tomorrow? Well, I think I will be myself. Duck, it's important to always be yourself. 他讲没错啊，要做自己，对不对？Very true, Goose. Except for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Halloween. It's the day not to be yourself. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Thistle appeared. Did someone say Halloween? I love Halloween. I'm not telling what my costume is. It's a secret. She quacked. As she sped off into the shadows, she called, See you tomorrow, and beware the swamp monster. 为什么他们要小心？
那是他假扮的。那是他假扮的。
有可能，对不对
？Thistle，那是 Thistle 要
假扮的，是不是？啊，
我把秘密
又讲出来了，是不是 ？Goose gulped. Swamp monster. Why would she say beware the swamp monster? Maybe the swamp monster comes out on Halloween, Duck quacked. Duck, I'm not a fan of monsters. I don't like monsters either, Goose, but I do like trick-or-treating. Later that night, Goose tried not to think about the swamp monster. A shiver ran up his spine as he watched clouds creep across the moon like ghosts. His beak cracked as he listened to the growing wind rattle the branches. Duck closed his eyes and thought of a bag full of treats. 想到那个糖果就流口水吧。哎，他还办好了耶。The next day was Halloween. Duck got ready to go trick-or-treating. So did Goose.
是 Dr. Seuss。
哦，吓我一跳。Meanwhile, Thistle was getting ready too. 他在干嘛？他在身上抹满青苔耶。他要做什么奇怪的事情？他要扮成什么？While Goose waited for Duck, he spotted a scary ghost coming toward him. Hello, Goose, the ghost called. Are you ready to go trick-or-treating? Who are you? Goose honked. It's me, Duck. You look more like a ghost to me, Goose honked. How do I know you are not a ghost? I'm not really a ghost, Duck quacked. Look at my feet. Goose had to admit no one had feet like Duck. Oh, I'll recognize those feet anywhere, he honked. Then let's go, Duck quacked. Do you think we will see a swamp monster tonight? Goose asked nervously. I hope not, Duck quacked. I hope we see lots of treats. When they reached the edge of the forest, trick-or-treating had already begun. Goose sighed with relief. No monsters inside. 只有可爱的小蜜蜂、蝴蝶、花朵，可是没有可怕的怪兽啊，对不对？所以不用怕嘛。Hello down there, called the squirrel. I see a spooky ghost and a brave superhero. Actually, these are costumes. We are Duck and Goose, honked Goose. Trick or treat, Quack duck. Excuse me, said the friendly Daisy. Did you say you're Duck and Goose? I just met a swamp monster who is looking for you. 谁要找他们 ？Swamp monster 哎，沼泽怪兽哎。
不是，那个就是另外一只鸭子要扮。
Oh, Goose froze. A swamp monster? He asked. Duck, why would a swamp monster be looking for us? I don't know, Goose, and I don't want to know. 这是明智的抉择吧？不想去探听到底是什么，真实的东西是什么，远离就对了。诶，这是谁？
就是那个，你还记得他的脚吗？
对呀，没错。
一下就拆穿了。
Oh, there's the swamp monster now, said the friendly Daisy, and it's heading this way. 他来找他们了，好可怕！Duck and Goose turned and saw the scariest, slimiest, and most hideous swamp monster ever. It's after us! Run, Duck, run! cried Goose. Duck and Goose took cover. They huddled together and were as quiet as they could be. They heard the thump, thump, thump of the swamp monster's footsteps getting closer and closer. 好可怕哦！那个怪兽要来了。Oh, Duck! Goose groaned. We're goners! The footsteps suddenly stopped. Duck? Goose? Is that you? The swamp monster called. You are right, Goose, Duck whispered. We are doomed. Suddenly, Goose remembered his cape and the G on his chest. Duck, I'm a brave superhero, and you are the spookiest ghost I have ever seen, and there are two of us and only one swamp monster, Goose whispered. We can scare it away. Wow, 他们鼓起勇气了。And with that, the brave superhero and the spooky ghost leapt out from behind the leafy bush. Goose honked his bravest honk and Duck quacked his scariest quack. Boo! They hollered together. 就搞半天。那个 swamp monster 被吓到了，是不是 ？Yikes! You sure scare me! The swamp monster quacked. I've been looking everywhere for you. Vessel? Goose honked. Is that you? Duck quacked. How do you like my costume? Asked Vessel. I told you to beware the swamp monster. Pretty scary. Am I? I've seen scariest, Duck quacked. We don't scare easily, Goose added. Well, that's good because it's time to go trick-or-treating, Vessel quacked. And so the ghost, the brave superhero, and the scariest, slimy, most hideous swamp monster ever wandered the forest, filling their bags with Halloween treats. Later, back in the middle, Duck and Goose sorted through their treats. In the light of the moon, they shared Halloween stories about a masked superhero, a spooky ghost, and a swamp monster who wasn't really that scary after all. 所以其实他们三个都不可怕。当你知道真实的面貌之后，他们都是可爱的小鸭子跟那个小鹅，是不是很可爱？这就是 Duck and Goose 的故事了。Duck and Goose, honk, quack, boo, boo！ 你吓到我了，好可怕哦！The end。